welcome to today's video. If you're new here, thank you for joining me for this super fun video, and if you're an OG, thank you so much, and you know I really love you. Today I will be talking about AURIC. That is Sam Ravndahl's new makeup line. She came out with 2 new products. I got my hands on 2 of them. Bought them with my own money, so this opinion is super real because it was expensive. So if you would like to see how the product performs, what it looks like, and my overall opinion, then go ahead and keep on watching. I am so excited, even though you probably can't really tell that I'm super excited. I'm super excited to finally try the AURIC goodies that Sam came out with. I'm making it sound like Sam and I are homegirls, which like I wish we were, but we're not. She came out with her own company finally, and she came out with the AURIC Glow Lust, and then she also came out with a Smoke Reflect. I got the Smoke Reflect in Defiance, and then the Glow Lust in Selenite. So these are the products that I will be trying out today on my face and seeing how I feel about them. I'm really excited because I love to be glowy. Who doesn't like to be a glowy goddess? So I'm going to kind of moisturize my face with this, kind of have it as a primer, put my foundation on, and then also put this on top, and then we'll also be doing the eyeballs. So without wasting any more time, let's get these products on. I honestly waited for this video to even look at them. Obviously I've seen them online, but like actually in person I have not looked at it. And yeah, wow, I feel so like just bougie holding this. I did watch some of her videos on the designs and how she came up with it, and I like that she made the cap kind of really hard to get off, so this would be nice for when you're traveling and obviously throwing something in your check-in baggage. You don't have to worry about, you know, a cap flying off and it exploding everywhere, because this is kind of intense. I do like the black and gold. It's very aesthetically pleasing. I do like the frosted glass because this is recyclable. And then I also got the Defiance Smoke Reflect. And this product's actually really cool. I don't do crazy eye looks anymore, so this is really nice. So there's a cream inside here, and then on top is a little shadow, like a powdered shadow. I do really also like the fact that this is also that frosted glass. It keeps everything nice and like unison within the brand. And then the top is really cool that it's, you know, kind of attached, and it's very easy to travel with this, and you know, you will never forget a shade because these just kind of clump together, drying out. It looks like a little booby. So obviously I'm gonna do my face first. I'm gonna put this kind of all over my face like a primer slash moisturizer. I'm gonna do like 1.5 pumps just because the first pump I'm assuming isn't a full really pump. And what I do like is that they gave you 1.18 fluid ounces, so 35 milliliters, which should be enough to last you a long time of very heavy use. Gonna dab this on my face and see what happens. There's no particular smell, which I do enjoy because it's on my face, it's by my nose. I don't really like scented products, and as you can see, it's a subtle glow, but there's definitely a reflect on my face. I think this would also be really nice to use on days where you're not wearing a lot of makeup. Kind of mix this in with your moisturizer so that your face looks nice and dewy and glowy all day. Yeah, I definitely do like that a lot. It should sort of peep through my foundation. I will be using a liquid foundation. A couple pumps of that. Can you tell my frustration by the way that I am beating my face with this beauty blender? I'll put a little bit of concealer on. Gonna set my face and then apply some bronzer. Literally vomit worthy how I said bronzer. Okay, and I'm gonna take like a fluffy brush, like a tiny fluffy brush, and just kind of pat it all over my face. Just doing a little bit of contouring with that same brush. Now I'm going to take Selenite again, and I'm going to buff this. By buff, I mean putting it on the back of my hand, and I'm going to, actually before I do that, I'm going to brush this shit off. And then And I'm gonna need a little bit of some setting spray so that I can kind of mush all of that together because I did set that area. So I sprayed my beauty blender and I'm just gonna pounce this on and kind of do this all over my face to make my face look alive. There's so much left on my hand. I do like the glow that it gave me. It kind of worried me a little bit because it looked so stark and like bright, but once I did a little bit of contour like to blend that line, it's very, very blendable. I feel good about the way that it's reflecting off my cheek, and also doing that wet sponge on it really helped kind of mush it all together. So what I'm doing is I'm taking the inside, right? I'm gonna dip my fluffy brush in here, and then I'm blending this all over my lid. Kind of buff this all out. So I literally just did a little bit of dabbing in there. I think this is very, very, like a very beautiful brownie color. I'm dipping back more into it, and then I am putting it on my other eyelid. And I'm kind of stamping it on at first and then blending it out. And it's very, very pigmented, slightly metallic, but like just the perfect amount where it blends like a dream. And really, if you wanted this to be more dramatic, you could very well kind of wait for this to dry and add in darker colors and then go on and apply the top little shadow. So I'm gonna put my finger in here and rub it around, and it's like a very finely milled metallic color. And I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna pop this right over my lid. And if you just press it on, it seems like it'll do like like a sheer little type of sparkle glitter all over your eye. But if you kind of pack it on and like as you're pressing it, drag it a little bit, it gives you more of that metallic finish. This reminds me of something actually. So it's this shade right here, and this is Just a Kiss. Just a tad less goldy than this, but I honestly, it's kind of like a topper, but I use it for literally everything and anything. I want something a little bit smaller and more condensed. I'm gonna dip back into the base color. I'm gonna smudge this underneath my lid just to very obviously mesh everything together. What you do to the top, you have to do to the bottom. So obviously I look very crazy. I'm gonna do the rest of my makeup and join you back here. Let's meet back here in like 2 seconds, because for you that's how long it'll be. Then we can regroup and I will finish out my thoughts on how I feel about these two products that I got from AURIC. So BRB. Alright, so this is obviously what the makeup looks like. I think it looks really, really good. I look really nice and glowy without actually kind of like beaming to the gods like we've been used to when it comes to makeup. And I do like the subtleness of it and the way that it looks my skin look pretty healthy. As you can see, it is very reflective, especially on the cheeks where I have more of the product, but it still kind of gives me that like super glowy look all over my skin because I do have it underneath my foundation. The eyes, obviously, we all knew I was going to love this product. It's super simple, super easy, and I am in love with the colors. Obviously, I picked them. So let's talk about the products a little bit in depth. We're going to start with the Radiant Luminizer. So this is supposed to highlight, smooth, and hydrate your skin. It says for those who lust for luminosity, packed with ultrafine pearl and a skin-loving mix of squalene, glycerin, and porcelain flower, this artistry-grade adjustable formula gives you instant radiance and hydration. It can be worn alone, blended with your favorite skincare, or used as a highlighter on top of foundation. It's glitter-free, fragrance-free, paraben-free, cruelty-free, and gluten-free, which is really, really awesome. It's made in Italy, which is great, and I really like the added ingredients in there that doesn't just make it a highlight, it makes it more of like a skincare ingredient that just makes you look good and that can be mixed into your makeup. Really, really love that. Like I did mention before, you get 35 milliliters of product, which is a lot. Retails for $45. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 shades. They have Morganite, which is a light cool beige. They have Pyrite, which is a medium olive. So Selenite is what I got, which is a light warm beige. Then they have Citrine, which is a medium warm. Goldstone, which is a medium deep warm. Axonite was a deep neutral, and then Tourmaline is a deep neutral cool color. And then she also obviously has the Smoke Reflex, which there's 3 different colors. There is Defiance, which is a bronze gold, which is what I got. There's Temper, which is a rose gold, and then Ego, which is a silver color. They all retail for $39. This says it's a smoke show in a jar. Heads will turn with these eye-catching shadow duos. Create creamy matte or metallic glitter looks with 2 luxe formulas in a single gorgeous package. So on the top, which is the dry formula, is a light reflecting micro glitter eyeshadow infused with high shine pearls. Inside the glass is a smooth long wear creaseless cream shadow, which, I mean, Sam loves cream products, so I'm not surprised that she has a cream shadow in here. These are paraben free, cruelty free, gluten free, and artistry grade. Now that we have a little bit of that actual product information out there, let's talk about how I personally feel about it. I actually really like this product. I think it's very versatile, and I might be a little bit biased because I've watched Sam for such a long time, and I do love her artistry, even though she doesn't actually do makeup on people anymore. But I love her content, and I know how hardworking she is, and I know how much thought she put into this, and how this is for her not a money-making scheme. This is her true, passion, and she worked really hard for a very long time creating the products and having this project come to fruition, because there is a lot that comes with creating a brand, and I definitely can see that she didn't cut any corners. The design of the bottles is so well thought out. I do like the more sustainable aspect with using the glass, which I'm sure was definitely a more expensive route to go. I do also enjoy how thorough she was with the outside packaging. I do love that it's made in Italy, because, Italy is my favorite, and I just align with that, and I think products just have a little bit more care when they're made in countries like that. So the pros is definitely what it looks like, how it feels. The packaging is a pro. The sustainability aspect is a pro. The only con, as always for me, I would say, is absolutely the price. It's pricey. Yes, it is expensive, but yes, it is a higher end brand, and it is a high quality product. And honestly, the packaging is worth the money, and I think these products will last me a long time. Like, they designed this specifically to be used for a long time and to be used quite heavily, because you can put it under your face, in your foundation, in your creams, and on top of your face. So like, they definitely had that in mind, and they're not trying to put a little product in here so that you have to come back and keep rebuying. I think overall this is really, really, really great. Yeah, so that's all that I have to say. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.